local rivals Drogheda United. There was a minute's applause as a mark of respect for Stephen Maher's father Eugene, who sadly died in a road accident on Tuesday.
Stephen O'Donnell. Dundalk have lost on their last 3 visits to United Park. Darren Meenan, lovely ball over the top. Sean Gannon getting forward. He'll have to chase to keep it in play. He does so, and the header from David McMillan. Good stop by Micheal Schlingermann. Headed off straight at the goalkeeper. Joe Gorman. Drogheda sending it long, looking for the run of Lee Duffy. Gartland for company, and Duffy away from Gartland. Chance here for Duffy. Side netting. Some of the ground thought it had gone in. Not to be for Drogheda. But encouragement from their supporters. This is Richie Towell. Give and go with Stephen O'Donnell. Towell goes down. And referee David Micheal has awarded a free kick. Towell caught by Stephen Maher. Free kick, Towell and Dane Massey over it. Massey might fancy it. Off the woodwork. Led off for Drogheda United. Took a huge deflection off the wall. Schlingermann relieved. Ronan Finn. Reilly for company. Still Finn. Well, a touch came off Jason Marks, and Dundalk have a corner kick. Darren Meenan to take the corner. Plenty of movement inside the area. Schlingermann hasn't managed to hold on to it. Massey is there, and McMillan off the line. Sean Brennan. McMillan scored twice against Limerick last week, but denied by Sean Brennan on the line. Richie Towell. Clever ball. Meenan in on goal. Meenan. Great stop by Schlingermann. Dundalk appealing for handball. Nothing doing, says the referee. Good save, Schlingermann. Gannon with the throw in for Ronan Finn. That's clever from Finn. Oh, that would have been some goal from Ronan Finn. 4 goals this season. This would have been a contender for goal of the season, but not to be. Lovely volley. And Schlingermann in a good position. Finn with a pullback. It's Meenan. Darren Meenan scores. And Dundalk go in front. Lovely goal. Horgan and Finn involved. And Meenan scores his 2nd goal of the season. Horgan to Finn. And Meenan with a composed finish. Finn under pressure here from Jason Marks, and he's dispossessed. Sean Brennan sends it through. Opportunity for Lee Duffy. Duffy around Gary Rogers to score. What a response from Drogheda United. Great work by Jason Marks. Brennan with a through ball. And there was no stopping Lee Duffy around Rogers, and he tucks it away. And the Drogheda supporters rejoice. It's Drogheda United 1, Dundalk 1. Morgan, Finn. Lovely football, and McMillan could be in. Schlingermann gets a hand to it, and Drogheda managed to cling on. McMillan trying to dig it over Schlingermann. The Mayo man got a hand to it. Meenan with a corner kick, and it's Andy Boyle with the header, and it's Schlingermann with the save. They're taking it in turns now to try and beat Schlingermann. Morgan. Faced by Stephen Maher. McMillan in for Ronan Finn, and Finn is denied by Schlingermann. Lovely football from Dundalk, but once again Schlingermann makes a fine save. Finn thwarted. Towell. Sean Gannon making a run, and Gannon and Schlingermann. Well, thou shalt not pass seems to be his motto tonight. Great goalkeeping from Micheal Schlingermann. Miscued, and drawn a profit. Jason Marks with the cross. It might run for Mulvenna, just didn't get enough on it. The boy from Dundalk close to giving Drogheda the lead. Gartland sends it long. McMillan goes down on the edge of the area. It's Massey who's onto it, and repelled once again by Schlingermann. And Byrne to clear, but he's caught Massey. Dundalk are looking for a penalty kick. Nothing doing. Mulvenna, and he's been caught by Stephen O'Donnell. And referee David Micheal is going to come across here. All getting heated in the Loud Derby. There's the penalty shout. There certainly was contact on Massey. Fall from Massey for Horgan. Ronnie goes down on the edge of the area, and the referee awards a free kick to Dundalk, and there's a yellow card for Tiarnan Mulvenna. It's Towel to have a crack, and Schlingermann in the way yet again. Well struck effort, and Schlingermann makes the save. Ball ricochets for Richie Towel, and Mounty goes down under the challenge from Rob O'Reilly. Free kick to Dundalk. Late in the day. It's going to be Mounty, and it takes a deflection, and it's gone in. Oh, remarkable! John Mounty from Bohola scores against Schlingermann from Kilchamaw, and Dundalk has snatched it late. Heroic goalkeeping all night long from Schlingermann, but beaten by the deflection, and the champions are heading 6 points clear at the top. Drogheda 1, Dundalk 2.
We had better efforts that were saved, but you know, you could do a montage of Schlingerman's saves and it'd be right up there with anything on the, you know, in the season. So for us to get the winner, it was brilliant.
Bitterly disappointed for the players, but in saying that, the work we put in, we need to do that every week. If we work like that every week and play like that every week, I think we'd be okay.
Yes, Drogheda United came quite close to getting something from that game, and as Stephen Kenny said, we could have done a compilation of Micheal Schlingermann's saves, but there were so many we thought we'd be here all night. But needless to say, it a super game, and you saw them there. But we decided to have a look at Ronan Finn for Dundalk, because he has been impressive for them in midfield this season, Tony, hasn't he?
Yeah, I thought he was excellent on the night, Peter, and I think he's playing in his favourite position, which is at the front of that triangle. You know, I'm sure Stephen Kenny signed him earlier this year on the basis that Richie Towell would go across the water, and when he was left with the two of them in a side, has made it work with Stephen O'Donnell coming back in. Richie Towell is playing much deeper this year than he was previously, and Ronan looks like he's now playing for a manager that has given him a lot of confidence. I think at Shamrock Rovers over the last few seasons, he's kind of lost his way a little bit. He's playing out in the right at times, and I'm not sure he was in this favourite position, but I thought he was brilliant on the night. It just, what he looked to be doing as well was playing at first touch. So you see him one touch all the time, creating the opportunity for me, and great strike to finish it. But again, just getting on the ball, doesn't need to take a touch. First time, another touch through to Macmillan for an opportunity, maybe should have fed it back to him. And I thought, you know, all things good came through Ronan on the night. He was in that advanced position. He needs to add that finishing touch to his game. I thought he was a little bit wasteful at times, but for me, he was the buzz in that Dundalk side. I thought he was excellent on the night. And I have to say, a wonderful game of football. Two teams, I thought Johnny McDonald had his tactics spot on, had Drogheda pushed on, trying to create panic in Dundalk when they got on the ball, but Dundalk were very assured, played it around them well, very fortuitous, as you saw with the goal in the long run, but probably deserved a look on the night.
Yeah, interestingly enough, Dave, one of the Bate Borisov scouts was there to assess Dundalk, and it probably wasn't the ideal game for him to be at. It was a local derby, and a lot of the players who have shone for Dundalk throughout the season didn't really shine at the weekend.
I think you have to give Johnny Mack a lot of credit. I watched the game, and I think, you know, you're looking at Meenan, Darryl Horgan, Toll. These had a relatively quiet game. You know, I think the last 20 minutes really they pushed on and they showed what champions are about. They deserved to win the game. I think it was a blatant penalty by Alan Byrne. You know, on Massey, it was a definite penalty. But you have to say, you know, on a Drogheda's point of view, that I think Johnny got his tactics right. I think you have to overload midfield in the centre, just outside the 18-yard box, that kind of 20 yards out. They come off the wings, they get runners into that area, and they get a lot of goals from that area. And I think Johnny did very, very well on the night, but you have to say, Micheal Schlingermann, what an absolute night he had. It was just unfortunate with the goal. Tony blames him from the goal, but I don't think so. I think the deflection was just too much.
I thought he tried to second guess it. I thought he went a little early, but probably being a little harsh on him considering all the saves he pulled out of the bag in the night.
OK, well, let's hope the Bate Borisov scout didn't learn too much from that particular Dundalk performance, but they did get the 3 points and they stay top of the table. Well, as you know, Dublin City Council have agreed to purchase Dalymount Park. The deal is said to be worth in the region of